But anyways, it's December 2nd, 2019, December 3rd, 2019, when you're going to be hearing this, more than likely. Week 13 of the NFL season just finished in style with Monday Night Football. The Seattle Seahawks beat the Minnesota Vikings at home 37-30 to move to 10-2 on the season. The Vikings fall to 8-4. The Seahawks are now first in the NFC West.
Yep. Russell Wilson.
Yep. Is
it still a conversation?
What do you mean a conversation? Like,
is the MVP? Is it still a conversation?
But what do you mean by that? Are you saying like is Russell Wilson still in it, or is he ran away with it?
No. Is it still a conversation?
I think so, for sure.
Yeah,
it has to be.
Right.
It has to be, because I've said this a million times about Lamar Jackson. I think the Ravens are a better team than the Seahawks.
I would agree with that.
Russell is carrying this team at times.
Definitely a better defense.
Easily a better defense.
Yeah.
The Seahawks do not have a good defense in the Seahawks.
I mean, Russell can run. I mean, obviously he's not Lamar running, but he can run.
Yeah, no. I mean, but Russell, when he runs, it's not like the Lamar like design runs. It's the
But this is a good Vikings defense. And he put 37 up on them boys.
Are they?
It's a pretty good defense.
I agree with you that they're good, but looking at their schedule, I mean, when they play really good offenses,
their wins aren't that impressive.
Like, I mean, the Lions put up 30, the Cowboys put up 24.
Right. But I told you they get better late in the game, and they stepped up late in the game and gave them a chance.
At times, yeah, they did give up 27 points in the second half, though.
Yeah. But, I mean, had some key stops. I mean, they were down by 3 scores, and they got them back in the game.
Yeah, a lot of that, DK Metcalf had a big time.
But my bottom line is Russell Wilson is balling. I mean, best leader in the NFL.
He's up there.
I mean, good Lord. He put on a show tonight.
And we talk about we talk about how the Vikings defense is good when they need to be. The Seahawks defense is just like that.
They step up at times.
They step up and make big plays when they have to. They got a couple huge fourth down stops. Obviously, that fourth down stop late in the game. I hated that play call. I really hated it.
You gotta love Rashad Penny tonight too.
Yeah, Rashad Penny had a big game.
This is what I'm gonna say about Rashad Penny. He's 100% right now.
Yeah,
he's healthy because he really hasn't been healthy most of his career.
I really don't think that's been the issue this year. I know he was hurt for a little bit this year, but
Carson was having a pretty good year, but
no, I mean Carson's been great. Carson is bar none better than Penny. Like, it's not close.
Right, but I'm saying Penny takes advantage of opportunities. I mean, he's been playing really well the last 2 games.
Penny takes advantage of Chris Carson leading the league in fumbles. Otherwise, I don't think Penny even has
Carson had an injury early on. I mean,
yeah, but
unfortunately, Dalvin gets hurt. You think if he doesn't get hurt, they might have won this game.
I need to keep checking on Twitter to see what comes of that, because we're doing this just after the game ends. So I don't know if something's going to come out,
right,
explaining the severity of that injury. Because I mean, that's
hey,
what's up, brother? Little Modelo time.
My boy Ryan, we out here.
I'm out here. I'm in it.
We out here live from Pensacola right now. So, the Seahawks taking care of business.
Yeah.
I mean, this was 2 good teams. This was big playoff implications because they moved to the first seed in the West or the second?
They're the first seed in the NFC.
So they're the first seed in the NFC, which means that San Fran goes to the 5 spot.
Yep.
Because they're the wild card in that division.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a tough battle for the rest of the way. I mean, nothing's set in stone. We got a few more games left. And, bro, both these were good teams tonight. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the Vikings. And, man, all of a sudden, the Rams are right behind them.
The Rams aren't out of it.
The Vikings do have an easier schedule the rest of the way. Lions, Chargers, Packers, Bears.
Well, that's what we're saying about the Eagles, too.
Well, yeah, but the Vikings are a much better team than the Eagles.
Well, my point was that the Eagles, even with the easier schedule, look worse than the Cowboys do with all our struggles.
No, I get what you're saying.
But I'll tell you right now, I don't want to see San Fran first round.
Well, we have to make the playoffs first. Let's get back to this game and actually talk about this game here.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson balled out. I know he had that pick. That pick was one of the craziest plays I've ever seen.
The pick?
Russell Wilson's batted interception. I don't know if I've ever seen some shit like that.
Yeah.
Batted multiple times. I mean, if you're Russell Wilson, that's what you have to do, which is very unfortunate series of events there. And then Kirk Cousins, I thought, played well as well.
Yeah.
I thought Kirk played well enough to – I mean, the Vikings were back in this game miraculously because this game looked like it was a done deal.
I mean, they're a big play offense, man. They're capable of hitting that big play really at any time.
Yeah, they are.
With Diggs and I mean, my thing was too at the beginning of the game, they had such a solid offensive game plan with the screens and stuff like that, and I feel like they kind of got away from it. And then Dalvin got hurt on top of that.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a setback that they couldn't fully get out, come back from.
It's a nice screens with Madison.
Madison's solid, but he's still not Dalvin.
No,
at the end of the day,
he's not Dalvin. But I think,
he's solid.
Yeah, as far as backup running backs go, I mean,
that was kind of my point with Penny was he actually played really well tonight.
Yeah, well, Rashad Penny was a first-round pick. Like they wanted him to be a running back one.
But my thing with that is he hasn't been healthy.
He hasn't been good.
I mean, yeah, I get
he's been overweight. He's a speed running back who's been overweight, but he has looked good the past 2 weeks.
If you're rehabbing, like it's going to be tougher to, be at perfect weight and stuff. I just feel like he hasn't been 100% his whole career, and now he looks 100%. And this is what we're seeing.
He's been looking good. 2 touchdowns for him, a rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. When he's catching out of the backfield, I mean, when he turns the corner, he's gone.
Because that's something that Chris Carson doesn't really do all that much.
Like breakaway speed.
Like Chris Carson's not really a passing.
He's more of a contact guy.
Back. Man,
it's tough to be a contact guy when you're a fumbler.
Yeah, that's true. But he's such a fucking beast when he's going, dude.
No, but I mean, I think Carson's really good.
Like he might be one of my favorite running backs in the NFL.
Man, I'll tell you too, man. This Seahawks team is just fun to watch.
No, yeah, they are.
I mean, Metcalf is going to be one of my more favorite players to watch for years to come. This guy is a monster.
That fumble was so big, though. He has a fumble issue, too. I feel like if he got his fumble issue figured out.
Is it not like a lot of young players, you think, though, that just kind of have these fumble issues? It seems like more young guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like in general.
It does kind of seem like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's just always kind of been how it is.
These defensive guys are fucking savages.
Yeah, and I feel like it's everyone's punching the ball out now.
Everyone's punching it now.
Like, that used to be a thing, and that used to be like a specialized thing.
That would be like you were really good if you were doing that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Now everyone's doing it.
Everyone's hitting the punch move.
Yeah.
Only 2 sacks this entire game. I'm just not seeing that.
I mean, I think both quarterbacks played really well.
This was a good game.
Kirk was playing well.
Dan Bailey missed field goal. Or missed extra point.
Go check out that poll on Twitter, boys.
Yeah, it is a good question.
I think it's a good question.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up this tweet because I saw it and it was actually very interesting to me. But I mean, I've never been one of the people saying that we should have kept Bailey because I understand with kickers how groin injuries work a lot of the time.
And it's just like on to the next one.
Yeah, but let's see here. Dan Bailey's field goal percentage this year 78%. Brett Maher's 75%. Dan Bailey's extra point percentage 94%. Brett Maher's 98%. So you're getting almost the same kicker.
Well, what was your vote on that?
I think I would rather myself.
Did you put the one yourself?
I would rather be the kicker.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I'd have more faith in myself.
I voted for Maher just because, I don't know. I guess I'll take the 60s and the missed extra points than missed extra points and no 60s.
I guess, but I mean, I don't want any of them. Like, do I get to pick a different option?
It's a scarce market out there.
Yeah, it is, man.
It's a scarce market.
What the hell happened? Hell happened?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say big win.
Yeah, I mean, huge. We knew it was gonna be a good game tonight.
It's such a shame that one of the Seahawks and one of the 49ers will be playing a shit NFC East team on the road first week of the playoffs.
I mean, I'm still one of these optimistic. I want to think that the Cowboys can put up a fight.
If the Cowboys would make the playoffs, I'll tell you, I'd rather see the Seahawks than the Niners.
I want to see the Vikings.
You want to see the Vikings?
More than anybody else?
Well, that's not going to happen. It's going to be one of these NFC West teams.
Okay.
Unless because the Cowboys are going to be the 4th seed, the very lowest seed that the division winners can be, unless
Well, it'd be the
unless one of
6th seed, right?
No, because the second wild card team would be the 6th seed technically.
Oh, we'll be one of the division winners.
Yeah, so we would be the
Right.
4th seed playing the 5th seed, and unless the Vikings win out and one of the Seahawks or 49ers start dropping games,
They'd have to be the second wild card spot
yeah.
for us to get the Vikings first round.
No, they'd have to be the first wild card spot.
Yeah.
We're playing the
That's what I
first
meant.
wild card spot.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. I say we're playing. We might not even make the fucking playoffs. So I mean, we'll see. Do I have anything else to say? Oh, dude, Steve Carroll, Pete Carroll, dude, big dick energy on that 4th down on that fake punt.
That might have been the game.
That was huge. What was that? It was like a 10-point game at that point.
Yeah.
I think there were 7 minutes left or something like that.
I mean, bro, Pete's been about that shit though.
At their own 30. That
They
is
did-
just
Bro,
huge.
they've
dick
been about
energy
that
right there.
shit.
That
They've always had a good special teams. The Cowboys never. I mean, we've gotten that one time in the last 10 years
I don't even remember
when we had that. I feel like we had one big play one time.
one big play.
Yeah, like the one time, like we do something good on special teams.
Yeah, man. It's just seeing shit like that really puts
Dude,
in
special
perspective.
teams is such a bigger part of football than people realize.
Oh no, it's a huge.
And the
spot.
Cowboys has been horrible since Garrett's been.
That's
there.
exactly why the Chargers, I don't remember what year it was. I think it was 2011, 2012, had the #1 defense, the #1 offense, but had the worst special teams. They missed the playoffs.
Yep.
It's a real thing.
Yep.
And really what it boils down to almost all the time is coaching.
Yeah.
You'll notice all these really well-coached teams always have really good special teams units.
Yep.
It's not a coincidence.
Nope.
Anything else you want to say about this game? It was a really good game.
It was a really good game.
Monday Night
I mean,
Football
I will
was-
say, man, you hate to see it with Dalvin, but
Yeah.
help me out in a couple fantasy leagues.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but I have held on to Alexander Madison all year
Yeah.
in
Got him for playoffs.
in case this ever happened.
Yep.
So that's really all I got. Good Monday Night Football's been good this year, man.
It really has. I was gonna say that too.